You know, you're always giving the post-game analysis. Why don't you let me do it?
Okay, sure. What are your thoughts on Ian White?
Well, you see, the thing about Ian White is, he's awesome.
Boom! You ready?
Ding ding.
Big news. What? Whoosh. Seriously?
No pigs yet.
What? What was he doing?
Wow. Bring him on.
Beautiful. And roll last video when I called it. Now, the only question remaining, can the Leafs bounce back against the Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins? Knowing the Leafs, as weird as this sounds, they probably will. Yeah. Leafs win 4-3 against the defending Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins because I guess that's just how they roll. Beat the Caps, beat the Penguins, but playoff spot? What are you talking about? Luke Schenn pots his first of the season to make it 1-0. Really good to see him finally score. Been a rough season for Luke, and things got a little worse when Exelby's shot was blocked. Schenn was alone on a 2-on-1, and the Penguins scored to tie it up. Lee Stempniak, however, fantastic night, +2, a goal and 2 assists. Scores the second goal, makes it 2-1. But the Penguins tie it up again, Sidney Crosby. Speaking of which, the two-headed monster that is Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin looked great last night. And who does Ron Wilson trust to play against those guys? Francois Beauchemin. He played over 29 minutes of ice time. But back to the game. Jason Blake scores to make it 3-2 Leafs. Bit of a softie, I'm not gonna lie, Marc-Andre. Question for you guys, is Marc-Andre Fleury gonna make Canada's Olympic team? And if you think he's going to, will he be the starter? In the dying minutes of the game, Evgeny Malkin comes from behind the net. Beautiful setup from Michael Rupp. Really no chance on that one, and it's 3-3. And it's heading to overtime, right? Well, it would have gone to overtime, except for the fact that Ian White is all that is man. Beauchemin feeds it to White. White blasts it, and it's in the back of the net. 1:22 left. Heroics right there. And that's the way she would end. The Leafs win 4-3 in regulation, and they get a very valuable 2 points. Leafs question of the game for you. Exactly how awesome is Ian White? Because I think he's pretty awesome. However, you have to consider that with a lot of Toronto favorites, they tend to get overrated a bit. So what do you guys think? Overrated, awesome, or a little bit of both?
Dude, Ian White is so awesome. Did you know that there's no chin under his beard? Only another fist.
Dude, you stole that. It's a Chuck Norris joke.
Or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Just for fun, guys, give me your best Chuck Norris type joke, but make it for Ian White. Example?
Ian White is so manly that his hockey stick is made of beef jerky.
I'm not sure if that's gross or awesome. And one more question for Swedish fans, Canucks fans, and all fans. What did you think of Mikael Samuelsson's potty mouth? Didn't make Team Sweden and wasn't happy about it, but let me ask you guys, did he even deserve to? Let me know, guys. I look forward to seeing your answers. Add me on LeafSpace, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and before I go, my newest video on the World Juniors is up on NikeTraining.ca. Link over here. Check it out.